The social learning theory is the most extensively applied theory to criminal behavior. Developed by Sutherland and expanded on by Akers, this theory suggests that behavior is learned from our social surroundings, which includes the people we associate with, both directly and indirectly. Those aren't the only things that influence behavior. Other influences include such things as the media. A person is conformed to accept and justify actions according to the culture they are constantly bombarded with. There are four key aspects within the social learning theory: definitions, differential association, differential reinforcement, and imitation and modeling, which includes symbolic imitation. First, we will be talking about definitions. This includes moral components of social interactions, which state whether something is right or wrong. They can be general beliefs applied to different types of behavior. The definitions that create a positive outlook on a behavior then become morally correct. Neutralizing definitions justify and excuse certain behaviors. For example, Charles Manson was a psychopathic cult leader who was charged with 3 murders alongside his followers, whom he referred to as a family. Manson taught the family that the term wrong was nothing except a mere illusion. Through association with other peers who were also drilled with the same definition, wrongdoing no longer existed. This made orders such as the killings that took place seem almost normal. Manson exposed the members to a more favorable outlook with respect to crime and deviant behaviors. The second aspect to the social learning theory is differential association. Differential association states that through interaction with others, individuals learn the values, attitudes, techniques, and motives to pursue certain behaviors. Behavior is especially learned through intimate personal relationships such as family and friends. For example, if Billy is surrounded by friends that smoke weed, even though Billy himself might find it morally wrong, that behavior is normal amongst his peer group, and he may be pressured to conform to the norm. The third aspect of the theory is differential reinforcement. There's positive and negative reinforcement. A behavior is governed by the immediate reinforcement or punishment provided to an individual. A behavior that is positively reinforced increases the likelihood of that behavior occurring again. In this case, we see a teen who refuses to clean her room. She will likely be more willing to do so if she is provided a reward at the end. Once her room is cleaned, Candace is given a treat by her mom. Next time, Candace is more likely to not put up such an argument because she knows if she cleans her room, her mom will give her a treat. Negative reinforcement is when a response or behavior is strengthened by stopping, removing, or avoiding a negative outcome. If a person were to take an aspirin, the consequence will be that the headache disappears. So the result will be that the next time you have a headache, you will most likely take an aspirin to get rid of it. There is also positive and negative punishment. Positive punishment presents an unfavorable outcome or event following an undesirable behavior. For example, let's say there's kids fighting over a toy with each other. To make sure they don't fight again, the parent might spank one of the kids. The spanking results in less fighting in the future. Negative punishment involves taking something good or desirable away in order to reduce the occurrence of a particular behavior. If the kids didn't do their homework, the parents might take their TV time away. In the future, the kids would be more likely to finish their homework beforehand to ensure that the TV time will not be taken away. Their avoidance of completing their homework decreases. Lastly, we will be talking about imitation and modeling. You don't necessarily have to go through the experience of punishment or rewards to learn a behavior. You may just observe a model portraying that behavior and see the consequences that they face. An individual may learn behavior through someone they are in constant contact with, such as a parent. If a father is abusive towards the mother of the child sees this and may pick up on the same behavior. When the child grows up and is in a relationship himself, the likelihood that he will reflect his father's behavior is increased. Another aspect of imitation is symbolic imitation. Learning can be processed through symbolic imitation, as well as including influences from the media such as television, magazines, and movies. You are experiencing the behavior vicariously. A child may be influenced by the violence shown on TV, such as boxing, and may imitate that behavior. Here we see a child watching a boxing match on the TV, and later on portrays the same behavior he saw on his younger sister. And that's social learning.